Music Mix Daily. We're here with one of my favorites, Terry McBride.
Aww.
I love you, Terry.
Oh, I love you too, just for saying that. Hey.
And you've got a lot going on these
I do.
days. I'm going to start with a fun one. Well, it's all fun, but this was hysterical. Tell me about the Tarmac Dancer.
Oh, the Tarmac Dancer. Did that happen after I saw you last week?
Yeah, it
or-
did.
Oh,
It did, yeah.
You know, an unlikely event. I had no idea really what was even going on at the time. I was out on a little radio tour in New York, upstate, and was flying out of Rochester, New York. And I had I had my guitar with me, so I was able to board early because I just have to have storage for my guitar. Traveling with guitar is a pain. That's a whole other story I can talk about later. They ran over my guitar in Austin this past week.
Oh, wow.
In a fantastic case that's designed to take a beating, and it did. It hurt my neck just a little bit, the guitar neck. It put a little divot in it where it shoved the guitar down into the case and it hit a little rivet. But this fantastic case that I bought, it destroyed it. But fortunately, a woman there helped me out. And just realized they were at fault, and they came. She's a music fan.
Oh.
She was a fan of my father's.
Oh, cool.
And she Googled me after they ran over my case.
Oh, dear.
But she's an supervisor down there, which you have to have. They took pictures, and then they completely went out of their way to make sure everything was okay.
Oh, very
Bought me
nice.
another case, gave me some vouchers,
Nice.
that sort of thing. So with that said, I've been flying a lot, and that's how I ended up in Rochester. As we were taking off, you know, when you push back from the terminal, there's a wing walker with the cones, you know.
Right,
orange cones.
right.
So the flight attendant said, "Oh, he's dancing," and that caught my attention. I went, "He's dancing? What does that mean?" Then I looked out the window, and there was this guy, and he had a whole routine going. He wasn't just directing traffic.
Right.
He had this cool dance thing, so I just started filming it, and we got to Baltimore on a connecting flight. It already had a bunch of views on Facebook. I went, wow. And Tony Harrell, who was with me, he said, "Man, that could be a viral video." I went, you know, whatever that is.
Yeah, yeah.
And so by the time the weekend rolled around, it was picking up steam, but Monday morning it had 1 million views.
Oh, wow.
Then I started getting information from everybody, from NBC, The Today Show, TMZ, and these companies that represent and license videos like that. I had 3 or 4 of those people contact me and say, "Listen, Mr. McBride, your video's gone viral, and this is what we do," you know.
Wow.
They offer you a little deal, and I've had 2 videos go viral now. I went back to visit the Tarmac Dancer.
I saw that one too. That was awesome.
It's even bigger than the first one. That video reached 62 million people on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Insane.
lot. Yeah, it's brought some curious and interesting people through my Facebook
I'm
site.
sure it has. I'm sure it has.
If you pull up who I am and you look who's following me, it's from almost every country in the world now.
That's
because
cool.
these people love that video so much.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a crazy thing, but fun stuff that can happen.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got your eyes open and looking. I don't really film a lot of stuff like that, but it was just a moment. It made people feel good, and that's the reason it took off.
Oh, yeah.
They could see the joy in this guy's
Oh,
movements.
it was awesome.
It was so fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really interesting.
Very
They,
cool.
they flew him out to Hollywood to do the Steve Harvey show.
Oh, my gosh. that's
Kyron
awesome.
Ashford is his name. Oh, yeah, he was so excited, never been out there. And they had him come on, they had him do a little rap thing that he does. He'll take tickets, he'll walk the plane back, he does whatever they need him to do.
Yeah.
You know? But he's a great guy.
Yeah.
It's fun to get to meet him.
That is very cool. That's awesome. So let's talk about Boots Off.
Okay.
That was your latest single that came out, right?
It's out right now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a great single.
Oh,
You're listening to it
thanks.
today.
Oh, thanks.
And I heard a little tidbit. You were able to feature 15 of your pairs of boots in that video.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
not only do I love boots, but I'm a bit of a pack rat.
Nothing wrong with that.
I might have it somewhere. Yeah, I just wanted, you know, these. Of course, you got to have a lyric video. That's kind of part of what's going on. And so instead of it just being another B-roll of whatever, and we use some of that too. You know, there's other things going on. But I like this somewhat personal with these boots. Several of those have my initials on them. That this great bootmaker in Texas, Jack Reed, had made for me back in the '90s. Then I have a newer pair on today that a young bootmaker from my hometown made for me. But so I love boots. I featured a pair of my dad's boots in there from the '60s.
Oh, wow.
He had a cool pair of baby blue black wingtips.
Oh, wow.
And Tony Lama made those for him, so I have those in the video. But people have already responded, and they seem to like that kind of thing. You know, it's cool. So good way to use your boots. And we're working on a couple boot endorsements right now, so
That's awesome.
yeah,
Very
maybe
cool.
something will pay off for us.
Yeah,
But that would
okay.
be fun as well, because I do love and wear boots almost daily.
Yeah, that's a great song. I love it.
Thank you so
Love
much.
that
Yeah,
song.
we're starting to hit a little radio that we've been doing is really responding. And I just left Texas and I'm going to California this week to do a little series of radio performances and also visiting radio along the way. But yeah, cool things are coming from it. So that's all we had hoped for, really,
Yeah.
in releasing music, that maybe it would create a way to get out and do some performing and, you know, create some interest. And the bottom line is maybe people would like the music.
Yeah, yeah. Well, before we talk about other new stuff that you have going on,
Yeah.
the only reason I brought you here today was because of this right
Well,
here.
and being a Pac-Man, I easily got my hands on it. I knew right what it was. Yeah, my photo album, which doesn't even exist other than on some sort of app.
Yeah.
You know, but back
Right.
in the day, you kept your photos, of course, and this goes all the way back to my high school days of playing.
Wow.
It was 8 by 10. I think in this book of me with my Peter Frampton perm
Nice.
that I had, yeah, I was 19.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was my promo shot.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And then my Polaroids from
Yes.
1977.
That is.
I came up here as a senior in high school. My dad had a booth, and back then it was at the municipal auditorium downtown, down in the trade part of the arena. And then they would have showcases up top, Charlie Pride,
Right.
whoever would play during the day. It was
Yeah.
really cool. And then just like now with Fan Fest, CMA Fest, it was like that back then. Each artist had a little booth, and you could go around. So my dad was working. I gotten a Polaroid for my graduation present. That and a patchwork pair of Tony Lama boots. I wish I had those. I don't. But so I would take my Polaroid. I'd get up close to Dottie West, or you'll see Loretta Lynn, Crystal Gale, you name
That's
it.
amazing.
And then I remember Dottie West freaking out, going, "Holy cow! Look at that!" She brought all of her girls over. She hadn't really seen a Polaroid yet. I guess it was brand new. You know, it was really coming in to style, but it worked out perfectly because at the bottom is that white band. Of course, you can get everybody to sign it.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I spent a couple of days just going and meeting and seeing some of my heroes, Gary Stewart, Mel Street back then. I really liked those guys a lot. And there they were in person, you know. Mickey
Very
Gilley, you name it. You know, I was rubbing elbows with all those people. It was so much fun.
Very cool. So
Yeah.
what's your favorite? Show me what your favorite one is.
Okay, let me see, because look, there's me and Barbara Mandrell. I just out of high school.
Oh,
with
that's
that.
amazing.
We played a little show with my father when I was out of high school. So it'll just go, I don't know what's going to come next. There's a part of my Frampton here back
Nice.
there. Here's a guy on the commode in the back in the hotel. This is my dad's bus. Oh, here's my dad's bus, a little band I was in
Yeah.
with my dad. Look, there's my wife. She's about 19 there.
Wow.
Yeah, took her on the road with me. There I am. There's Peter
Yes.
Frampton.
Very
Yeah.
nice. I love it.
Here I am with Ronnie Millsap. We toured with him. There's my dad, my father. He passed away years ago, but some pictures of him. Let's see, I think that. Oh, here they come.
Oh.
Here they are.
cool.
Let's see who's on there. Mel Street, Barbara Mandrell, Loretta Lynn, Charlie Pride,
Wow.
Mickey Gilley. Oh, look, Crystal Gale, the glue's faded through on her head.
Oh. But that is just cool.
Gary Stewart, Dottie West, Jerry Clowers, Skeeter Davis, Jody Miller. There's my dad with little
Yeah.
Jimmy Dickens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cool.
That's-
Those were Polaroids. For some reason,
Yeah.
we cut them down. And
That's
then it goes on and
awesome.
on. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff like that at this little house where I work out of.
Mhm.
I have a little place in Franklin where I go to write, and also family comes and stays in it.
Mhm.
My grandparents' bed is in there, and some things from my dad. Cool old piano he bought early on, one of the first electric Wurlitzer pianos. I had that in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and just a cool little vibe, comfy amps and guitars and things. And, you know, we got our own stuff over there. It works out well. I'll write there tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Got a couple of friends coming over that I love to write with, and
Very
they
cool.
like coming out there, so it works out really good.
And you've been touring with Lee Bryce?
Well, you know, not really a tour, but I just did a really cool date with him down in Panama City.
Oh, yeah.
It was with Lee Bryce. It was also Jared Neiman, Charles Kelly, and I did a little portion with Marty Raven from Shenandoah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. Great crowd, almost a couple thousand people for that show.
Nice.
And it was a benefit concert, but it was it was a success. So it was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Yeah, Lee was great. I really didn't know him, but spent a little time with him after the show and talked about maybe getting together and write or something. You
Yeah.
know? But yeah, I was impressed with him. really songs are powerful, you know.
Yes.
I drive a truck, I mean, wouldn't want to follow that, even though a couple guys tried to.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that's a crowd pleaser when you get a song that's that powerful, you know,
Right.
emotional kind of song, and he has a couple of those his new singles like that too, boy. But yeah, the crowd really liked him a lot, I could tell.
Yeah, we interviewed his brother Lewis last year.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
He's a neat
Oh, is
guy.
he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a hugger too. So I'm down with that. I like that. So what else do you have new coming up?
Well, I'm starting to go out on the road and play, which is new for me this year, as far as just focusing on touring. And then I've been doing a songwriter series sort of concert, just me and my guitar kind of thing, storytelling, songwriting. Yeah, it's been well received, and it's been a lot of fun to do it. I didn't know what to expect really, but every little show so far has been really positive and encouraging, and so that's good. If you want to continue to tour, you need those sort of things to happen, you know. So more opportunities seem to be showing up. We've got our little singles top 40 this week in the Music Row chart, which is cool for us. We're a little indie, you know, and we're on the Billboard, like the Indicator chart, which is cool for me because I grew up reading Billboard. And I mean, I'm fortunate I've had hits in there, and some of my own as an artist, but never a song of my own as Terry McBride. So it's kind of cool, a whole new thing for me, so I've been enjoying it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
So where can we find information about where you're going to be?
Well, Terry McBride Music will take you to just about anywhere that I'm involved with. As far as Facebook, Instagram, and my website is Terry McBride Music. And yeah, I'd love for people to check that out. There's all kinds of pictures on there of me with my mullet from the 90s, which is a lot of people seem to enjoy that, and more than me.
Yes.
But I recently posted one, and it's quite shocking how high and how much. Somebody said I can smell the hairspray from here. Was one of the comments.
Don't light a match.
Yeah. My grandmother was a beautician, so I guess I come by that Final Net or Aquanet or whatever. Honestly, but I remember that growing up. I would sometimes after school go stay with her at the beauty shop. And back then they were giving those old school perms, you know. There's my grandmother slaving away over ammonia or whatever that is, coming off and burning these older women, their hair. It was crazy. But she never really did much with my hair. My dad fancied himself as a barber, and that was pretty frightening. I had a massive bowl cut mullet, kind of like my senior year. My dad bought this thing called a trim comb. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No, there's a good reason that you've never heard of it, because it's similar to some torture in certain countries, I'm sure, because if you don't know what you're doing, and if your scalp is sensitive at all, it's designed like a trimmer. It has a series of blades, and depending on which blade, you can style and cut your own hair. But you have to drive it through your hair. And when my dad would think, I think he did it 2 or 3 times maybe, then he gave up on me because I couldn't take it. It was so painful.
Oh no!
And it looked so bad. It was just he went through phases like that, you know.
Oh dear.
And barber, fortunately, he moved on, and so did I. To whatever local barber we had.
Oh, very cool. Well, Terry, thanks for coming to see us
thanks
today.
for having me.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, likewise.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it as well. Thank you.
Terry McBride Music.